everybody? Welcome back to the Robert Cheeke Show, where your personal best happens every day. I'm your host, Robert Cheeke. I'm here with Shaun Monson, the producer of Earthlings, which I believe is the most successful or most popular vegan documentary of all time. He gave a talk today. We've trained together in the gym. He's hardcore and fun to train with, and I hope we get the opportunity to do that this week. And so I'm going to turn back around and be behind the camera, and we're going to talk to Shaun, and there's no agenda. There's no agenda. We don't have to talk about Earthlings. We don't have to talk about Unity, the new movie. We can talk about you wearing a vegan bodybuilding shirt today, which we appreciate. So again, we're back in action, Robert Cheeke Show. I'm going to turn it over here, Shaun Monson. So Shaun, you're here at Animal Rights Conference 2009.
Yes.
First time here at the AR conference? You've been here before?
Yeah, I've been coming for a few years.
Okay, so you're experienced. Yes. You're a veteran. You're a veteran. Yeah. So.
How about you? Was it your first time?
This is my third time. Third time. Yeah. My first time in LA though. I've been in DC twice. DC twice, and now here. So my first time here. I guess. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself or how you got into this. I'm going to move just because there was a light behind your head there.
Well, it's always been very sensitive to animals, and so I worked on this film, and since then I've gotten to know people like yourself and other activists, all working in different areas, because you have people that work on the sea or on the land, and some write books, some make movies, some have websites, some do legislation, and I've just loved getting to know all of them and learning more about the different things they do to raise awareness about animals. Like we say in the movie, it takes nothing away from a human to be kind to an animal. So anyway, it's great. It's great to get together like this and get to see what everybody else is working on. Everybody back here with these booths that are all raising awareness.
Yeah. Well, you have a newfound interest in weightlifting. You came up to me at World Fest not too long ago in May. And we said right then, let's go hit the gym. We have time, and we did. And you're intense, and you've put on some good muscle since the last time I saw you. Yes. You've been training with a fantastic guy, John Pierre, friend of mine too, vegan nutrition consultant, trainer, whatever. Right. What got you interested in vegan bodybuilding, and what's it been like throwing weights around and drinking protein drinks on a regular basis? What's this experience? It's fairly new for you.
Well, it is new. I mean, I got into it because I'm doing this new film, Unity, and the film is divided into 4 parts: body, mind, heart, and soul. So I was doing all this research on the ego for the mind section, on unconditional love for the heart segment, on some spiritual conscious stuff for the soul segment, and the body segment. I thought, well, I've been in pretty good shape for many, many years, but I wanted to be honest, I wanted to go to like my zenith, like what, at my age, my frame, what would be the maximum, we could always do more. So I began a year ago, World Fest a year ago, training with John Pierre, and dude, I really got the bug. I mean, I got the bug. I was 38 years old when I met him. I'm 39 now, and now it's 6 days a week in the gym. I have more energy because of it, which helps me work on the film, work later on the film, and gone through a bit of a physique transformation as well, and having to get new clothes and. But I love the way I feel, and I love meeting you, because we just met, as you said, a few months ago, and to let more people know about not just conscious vegan, a conscious vegan approach to life, but a physical manifestation of being the best we can be physically, which you can do throughout your life. And so, man, I just like you. I'm new at it, but I'm so excited. I want more and more people to really get fit. So that's pretty much it. That's how it started.
Awesome. What any favorite exercises or favorite moments in the gym, like where you hit like this new weight? I mean, I've heard rumor you're throwing around like 90-pound dumbbells.
90-pound dumbbells. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming slowly. It's a working hypothesis, as I said. But what happened was that I started with 35-pound dumbbells, which were heavy, and to me they were heavy. I've been doing yoga so long that I hadn't been pushing anything up, and so And so we started going and going, and then you get to 40 and 45 and 50, and I thought at 55 or 60 I was really getting strong. And John says, no, we're gonna push up to 90, and I couldn't even fathom it. Anyway, we've been 3 months now hard in the gym, 6 days a week, and I put on 16 pounds of muscle pretty much, and hopefully just muscle. And Monday we got up those 90s, up, and so now I have to see if he'll let me go. If he'll let me go on to 95s, because you're up to 115,
almost 110s, but I'm looking for 115s, 120s. Put up a 325-pound decline bench 2 weeks ago, which is very heavy for me.
320 on the decline.
325, yeah. I had a little bit of spotter help, but I mean, I've been doing 300 plus for 3 weeks now.
All right, so just so everybody at home realizes that you are literally inverted, basically.
Yeah, upside down. It is easier than a flat bench, I gotta say. It is.
Right.
It is easier.
Right.
The range of motion is not quite as much, but it's heavy weight, man. That's heavy weight.
320. So you got a lot of plates.
Three 45-pound plates on each side, plus like a 10 or a 5 or something like that, 7.5. I can't do the math.
And the bar.
But we've got about 2.5 minutes left on here. Robert Cheeke Show. Again, thanks for being on. I mean, it's been great. It's been great knowing you, and I talk about moving to LA, and I hope to be able to make that happen for me and for my own future, and some things that I want to work on, pursue my own interests.
Right.
What else would you like to say? I mean, you got Earthlings obviously done exceptionally well, changed hearts and minds of a lot of people. My roommate loved the gift in the mail, by the way, for her birthday, the signed DVD. That was phenomenal. I mean, it's a testament to your character too. So Earthlings did phenomenally well. Unity's coming out maybe next year, spring or so.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about either one of those, since that's really how we know you. I mean, we know you from your years of work in this industry.
Right.
Now, because of my talking, we got 2 minutes left.
Okay, 2 minutes. Well, the thing is, I'll talk about Unity for a minute, because I think one of the next steps we could take as a movement, if you will, or as individuals, is not seeing opposites so much in what we do. We seem to come by it honestly. We're raised in a society that is black or white, male and female, rich and poor, gay and straight, Democrat and Republican, and there's always this perception of opposites all the time, and vegan or carnivore, and the idea was to still hold to principles that we feel, certainly compassion, but to not have a sort of judgment in mind about others. And I think it might be a more effective way of reaching people than sort of just pounding them over the head or telling them what they should or shouldn't do. So I felt really strong about that and decided to make a film about it, and hence the title, Unity. And it's about transcending opposites, not seeing opposites in one another. Of course, there's variety. That's the beauty of the beauty of this earth, is that it's multitudinous in its expressions of life. I mean, just look at flowers. There are a million kinds, or birds. There's a million kinds. So we can't change that. I mean, the Nazi Germany made such a tragic miscalculation when they thought they could eradicate something. They missed the whole point of the variety of life. And so the way for us to do is to get along. To get along within our differences really is the trick. And I think I use animals because they're ambassadors for us. They're another species. And I think when human compassion crosses species lines, I think that's so beautiful. It mirrors the way we treat one another. The way we treat an animal is the way we treat one another. So that's a little taste of Unity. That's a little bit of what you're going to see next year when it comes out.
Nice. So perfect timing, and sorry for my long-winded intro to that question. We're down to about 30 seconds, so I want to say thanks, Shaun Monson, for being here, fellow vegan bodybuilder, Robert Cheeke Show, where your personal best happens every day. So thanks again for being here, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All the best, man, with the new movie.